everything's working. So,
do you feel like those moments where you haven't been at your best, where you've had lapses, and then you felt those dark moments, do those motivate you to never let that happen again?
yeah, I mean, I think I actually went through, for the people that don't know, I went through 3 losses in a row. I mean, that's rough. I mean, the first loss to Eddie Alvarez was a tough split decision. A lot of people thought I won. So you kind of get this, oh, woe is me attitude, which I never had really had before. And all of a sudden it's like, why did this happen to me? Then had a back injury and then fought Will Brooks when I shouldn't have on basically 1 week of training, which led to another loss, which led to another lack of confidence, and then another loss. So I went through that tough, dark time, and I think there were certain aspects of it that it was me taking the sport for granted. It was me taking my abilities for granted, and also just not taking extreme ownership of my mental state. Like realizing that I might be the hardest worker in the gym. I am the hardest worker in the gym. At every gym I go to, I'm the hardest worker. I live life right. I do the right things. But if you're not constantly taking extreme ownership of your mental state, of your confidence, your self-image, I think a healthy self-image is the most important component of being successful in life. And I wasn't taking care of that aspect of my life.
So you were doing all the right things physically, but
yeah.
you weren't doing what you needed to do mentally?
Yeah. I mean, I think I had never visualized until after that. I mean, honestly, I come from a hardworking background. My mom and dad both worked 2 jobs. My dad was a union carpenter. Woke up at 5 in the morning every single morning, pulled himself up by his bootstraps. Mom the same way, working 2, 3 jobs, both of them to make sure that me and my brothers had every single advantage in life, whether it be wrestling camps, football camps, this, that, the other thing. But we weren't exactly taught that, hey, you can go out in the world and do great things. You can go out and you can be not just good, but great and be a champion. And I think I went into college wrestling, and I might have told the coaches I wanted to be a national champion. I might have told the reporters, all the people that I was supposed to, that I wanted to be a national champion. But in my heart of hearts, I didn't truly believe it, And I think, and I was. I mean, you asked Tyron, you asked Ben. Those guys took me under their wing because I was the hardest worker in the room, And they said, man, this guy could be good, but I didn't exactly believe in myself. And now it's taken me almost till I'm 30 years old to really truly believe that I was put on this earth to do some amazing things, and that there is no limits on myself, and that there is no limits to my capabilities and my abilities. So, I mean, I think we underestimate how important and how mental life is, and not just in athletics, not just in fighting, not just in sports, but I mean in anything, in business, and just being a good person, just believing in yourself and having a healthy self-image.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think that's one of the most important things to life, but it's also really difficult to cultivate.
Oh, it is. Well,